Welcome to STSPN. We're here to see the first Glacier Peak softball match against Snohomish here at Snohomish High School. Just getting ready to start, and there's the first pitch. And it looks a little bit low in there for a ball. And that should be Bella Matheny up there at the plate. He's starting a little bit early here, so I don't have the glasses out there yet. And there's a long foul ball going off the far side for strike number one. Beautiful day here.
It is a good day.
Sun's shining. Another foul ball popped over the back of the net.
This is a perfect day, I think, for baseball. For softball, baseball, anything outdoors, because it's just about the right temperature.
Yeah.
Slight breeze.
I think we're looking at about, 55, 57, something in there. Bailey Greenlee on the mound there for Snohomish Panthers. Drops a high flying ball up there to Bella. Count should be 2-2. I don't know, we can actually almost see the scoreboard. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout for out number one for the Grizzlies here. Start things off. Next up to plate here for the Grizzlies should be Jocelyn Matheny. Takes first pitch low.
I remember my soda today.
Remembered your what?
My soda.
Your soda. Jocelyn Matheny, ground ball past third base when the shortstop picks it up, throws it. I think it was just barely in time. And Jocelyn is out for the second out for the Grizzlies here. So 2 up, 2 down. Snohomish looking good. Number 11, Nina Kim for the Grizzlies. This is the first Grizzly game of the season here. Snohomish has 1 game under their belt. That looked pretty good, but it must have been a little bit outside there. So ball 1 to Nina. Snohomish had one earlier game here against Skyline, which they won. And last year against the Grizzlies, I think they played them. I think they won 10-2 against the Grizzlies last year. So Snohomish having always a pretty good softball team out there. There's a long fly ball out to left field, dropped in easily. What they call a can of corn out there, it'd fly out by Nina Kim.
Oh, not the can of corn.
That was the can of corn.
Love the can of corn.
So 3 up, 3 down for the Grizzlies.
Be right back after this short message.
Drain or other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Unclogging most internal drains for just $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Here you go.
All right, back here at Snohomish High School here.
You had to think about that for a minute.
Yeah, I forgot where I was here. I was looking up and set it down.
Well, we know where we are because this is the home of the McDaniels Do-It Center.
It is.
Maybe not right here at the softball field.
But it's just down the road about a half a mile, I think. So
it is. The McDaniel family has been very good to us over the years. Their store over there, I tell you one thing. I had an emergency. I had to stop at, we won't say the other name, but I could not get any help. I wound up leaving there, driving all the way down here, and seeing Brad over there at McDaniels, and they helped me right out.
Well, good for them. Glad they did. All right, we're ready for the bottom of the first inning here with the Snohomish coming to plate. Behind the plate there, calling balls and strike, is Josh Francis. Out on the bases is Susan Chewing. She's chewing like chewing gum, she told me. So we'll see how she does out there. Hasn't had any action out there except that one first base call, which was very close on Jocelyn Matheny. So First pitch is in there for a called ball, I believe. And ball number 2. Let's check the scoreboard. They don't have it up on the scoreboard.
Oh, scoreboard, I don't think it's on.
It was on. I think it's off now. I thought I saw it on earlier.
I think they got the same problems as Glacier Peak.
There's a pop-up fly ball right over to shortstop, calls it. That's number 11, Rachel Crippen, grabs that ball for a fly out to the number 6 position there for out number 1 for Snohomish. Now coming to the plate is Bailey Greenlee. Bailey left-hander up there. Foul ball off back into the backdrop over the top and into the fans for a souvenir, which will be returned, I'm sure. Strike 1 on Bailey.
I'd want to keep it.
You'd probably keep it. If you were sitting back there, would have hit your camera. There's a hard hit ball past the shortstop into center field. That's going to be a base hit. First hit for Snohomish, first hit of the game there, as Bailey Greenlee gets on first with a hit. Should be Allison Simmons coming to the plate here. Allison playing left field for the Panthers here today. There's a hard hit ball down far left side, left field, out of bounds and off in the lost ball territory. On the mound for the Grizzlies is Rachel Schonard. Failed to mention her earlier. She's doing a good job out there so far. Looks like pretty good control. There's another one right down the middle. A swing and a miss by Alyssa Simmons. 2 strikes on her. Long foul and a swing and a miss. So 1 out, 1 on for the Panthers here as Alyssa looks for this next pitch. Hard ball past the third base line, just barely out of bounds. Still holding with 2 strikes on Alyssa.
Nope, still's not working.
Well, a little breeze coming up here, so the STSPN flag is flying in the breeze. There's another foul ball off over the backdrop. She's getting a little piece of everything out there, but hanging in there. 1 out, 1 on.
I like the new flag.
Yeah, looks good. Waving in the breeze. A little encouragement by Alyssa from her bench there as she faces this next pitch and pops that one up, going over past third base and again out of bounds. And that's like 3 or 4 balls gone over and out. They probably got a couple of dozen more to work with here. So Alyssa getting a piece of everything here as Rachel is struggling on the mound to get one by her, and that one's a little bit low, and a stolen base down here, and ball right past second, but quickly.
Well, she thought about going to third too. You see her, she did a little skip there on this.
Yeah, she looked at it, but luckily Aurora Ellison was out here in center field, picked that one up and got it back in quickly. So Bailey Greenlee goes to second on a stolen base. After that hit, still 1 out, 1 on second. Alyssa Simmons still trying to get the ball out of the foul ball territory and into the fair ball territory. And there's another low pitch into the dirt. Bailey thinking about going to third, but
now there's a little different rule on softball than baseball, right? For stealing?
Well, the only rule is you can't take off until the ball is pitched. You can't leave the bag until the ball's pitched. So she'll stay on the bag until the ball leaves and then pull off. And there's another hard foul ball back over the left field fence line, and another ball pour out of play over there. If I lived in that house over there, I'd be worried about this girl Alyssa hitting my house. She's fouling things off.
Listen, I'm worried about them hitting us.
Well, I can duck if they come here. I don't worry about that. We're out here in right center field looking at the team. There's a pass ball, and Bailey does go to third on the pass ball. So Alyssa's looking better up there at the plate all the time.
Is that an error?
That could be considered an error. I don't know if it's going to be called an error.
I think it's an error.
I think it's just a pass ball, not really goes in the error column. So that was ball 4 for Alyssa, so she moves to first. 2 on, 1 out.
They're going to load the bases here shortly.
Well, you see what happens here. Coming up to the plate is Morgan Greenlee, catching for Snohomish today. Morgan taking a quick look here. Fouls one off over the backdrop as well. And they still have extra balls as umpire Josh Francis throws another one in there for Rachel. 1 out, bases loaded here. Snohomish looking very strong right here at the bottom of the first inning.
Did they have any preliminary ranks on Snohomish?
I didn't get any baseball rankings out of anybody on this, but they should look pretty good. There's a hard hit ball off the glove of third base and dropped and scores a run. So Bailey comes in, runners advance, and Carmen Morrison would be on first over the back and is going to score a run, and that's a definite wild pitch error. So Morgan Greenlee comes in for the third run, and runners out there advance. Runners on second and third now. First base open, so she could walk her and not cost her anything at this point, but she has her second ball. Two balls, no strikes to Rachel Crippen there. There's a foul ball over the right field fence and out into the practice football field. These girls use up a lot of balls.
That's because Snohomish can swing.
Yeah, that's another ball low. I think that's ball 3. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Sorry, guys, if you're watching and paying attention. I actually got Joy Winston out of the batting order in the wrong place. She batted ahead of Shaley, so Joy's on second base now. And that's a walk. And loads up the bases, so Joy Winston's on second base. And that was my mistake.
Which are very rare.
Yeah, well, we got to get things cleared up here and get started a little earlier. There's a pass ball in the dirt, and it looks like it's going to go far enough to score another run. As Shaylee Shamrock now is on first base.
So is there a runs and rules, like if there's so many runs ahead?
Well, after 5 innings,
clock?
yeah, I think after 5 innings there is, but they got to keep playing until they get 3 outs here. So I think that was a called strike.
Well, I just was wondering what the rule was.
I don't know exactly what the rule is for high school, but I think if there's enough runs ahead after 5, they'll quit after 5 instead of playing 7. There's another pass ball and another run scored. There's just not a lot of room back there, and that should have been, I think, Shaley coming in. I think I've got 5 runs in there now, and just not doing well here all of a sudden for Rachel. So Rachel's still staying in there. I don't see anybody out warming up anywhere, but I'm not sure where they would be if they were warming up. There's a ground ball right up the middle. Shortstop picks up, hops over the first. That's an out. So out number 2. And that was Rachel Crippen with out number 2 at that point. So we had Rachel batting earlier, but she was not. However, that did score a run, and that scored Joey Winston from third. And there's a pop fly ball to the catcher, and out number 3, and that was Amy Bridgman popping out there to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 runs batted right through the lineup there for Snohomish as they take the field for the top of 2 here, leading 6-0.
And we'll be right back.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
All right, back here at Snohomish High School for ladies fast pitch softball. Glacier Peak, Snohomish. Glacier Peak Grizzlies, Snohomish Panthers here. Glacier Peak down here 6-0 as we start the top of the second inning there. There's the first pitch out there by Bailey Greenlee, dropping into the dirt for ball 1. That should be Aurora Ellison at the plate for the Grizzlies. I may have to get my glasses out here. There's a pop fly ball going back by the fence and over. No, that's right. That is number 1, Aurora, at the plate. So at least we got that straight. 1 ball and 1 strike, I believe, at this point. Grizzlies need to get some action going here. First inning, 3 up, 3 down. If you just tuned in, another foul ball off of there by Aurora. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bailey ahead of the count here for Snohomish. Whoa, that one flying a little bit high. Don't think you've seen that pitch today yet. 2-2 is what I've got for the count here. Bailey steps up to the plate here. To the rubber, I guess you'd call that. And that's a high.
The rubber?
The rubbers, that's where she pitches from. And a high pitch swung on by Aurora. So still 2-2, hanging in there.
And it's the pitcher's circle, right? Not the pitcher's mound?
Well, it's a pitcher's circle because it's not mounded, right. There's a high ball. A popped up catcher looks like she's getting under it and does drop it down. So Aurora out number 1, fly out to number 2, the catcher. 1 out for the Grizzlies here at the top of 2. Beautiful sunny day, sun shining down on these Snohomish girls on that first inning for sure, racking up those 6 runs.
Boy, when the sun comes out, the color is so much better too.
It's brighter for sure. His first pitch in there by Bailey low to Emma Bollinger. Ball 1. Ooh, that ball kind of floated up and a little bit inside for ball 2. A little bit of a change up there for Bailey. Oh, it's a nice pitch down the middle there. And umpire out there on the base, Susan Chewing, says timeout, ball tip.
A tip ball and you're out? Oh, because she threw it to first?
Yeah, she threw it to first after the tip, but it was a foul. It was a not in play, so nothing going on. Nobody on anyway, so no harm. 1-2. There's a hard hit ball going to drop in front of the right fielder. A nice hit by Emma Bollinger as she gets on first base with a hit for the Grizzlies. So they're getting started off here. He moves into her windup. Another swing and a miss. And that's 3 for Laura. So out number 2. Right, yeah. There's a ball inside. It's Megan Roberts playing left field here for the Grizzlies at the plate, batting left-handed. Megan pops one up over the backstop for foul for strike 1.
Got a knife in your pocket?
I don't. Don't carry a knife.
You seem like somebody that would carry some kind of a weapon. Can I see that real
I
quick?
carry a knife in my car. I don't have my car though.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about the whole granddaughter car there.
Oh, there's a hard hit ball down to first base. I think it went foul. Megan pulled off on that one.
The granddaughter, how old's the granddaughter?
She's 18.
And she got a brand new truck?
Oh, I wouldn't say a brand new truck. No. But that's a story for another game. This is baseball.
That's a story for another game.
And that Megan strung at a pitch there that was a little bit outside for out number 3. And so ends the second inning for the Grizzlies. 3 outs, 1 left on base, and they'll be back for the bottom of 2 in just a few.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
All right, bottom of the second inning here at Snohomish High School. Snohomish leading this game 6-0. Should be back to the top of the lineup here. If I can catch their numbers on their back. Looks like a 5. Should be Sammy. Quick ground ball to second base. Jaws Matheny up with it over the first for out number 1. And just like that, 1 pitch to Sammy Reynolds and out number 1 at the bottom of 2 here. That would be very helpful for the Grizzlies if they could get some quick outs like that. Well played by Jocelyn. Now batting for the Panthers is the pitcher, Bailey Greenlee. Bailey got a hit last time and scored the first run of the ball game, and there's a fly ball going out to center fielder there. That was just a barely reach out and grab it there, but out number 2, fly out to center field.
Well, they're going to climb back in it. They're going to have some plays like that.
Yeah. So I guess I got to say, well done, Aurora. You got under there and caught the ball, so that's all that counts. There's the first pitch that wasn't strung on there by Alyssa Simmons. That's a ball. There's a foul ball off to the far side, bouncing off of somebody's air conditioning on the building over there. A long strike. A nice clunk. 1-1. There's another ball almost in the same place off the roof of that same building and dropped down. So there's 2 balls over there.
What do they do over there? I can't read that. Snohomish acupuncture.
Acupuncture and massage.
Man, that'll startle you. You get stuck even more there.
They have a massage over there, it says too.
Oh, they have a message?
Yeah. That'll even hurt you even worse. They squeeze on you. 2 balls, 1 strike to Alyssa Simmons here at the plate for the Panthers. Another hard fly ball going over toward the acupuncture house. This one went over the house.
Over the house.
So,
that scares me because if they get a hold of that, that looks like they can make it out here.
Oh, it can make it out here. Don't worry, I'll catch it. If it
No,
comes
sir,
out.
I don't like that.
I'll catch it. I'll catch it. Go ahead, Alyssa. Hit it out here. We're good for you. She's a pull hitter, so she's probably going to get it down there to the left field. And again, she pulls one, and that one is long enough. That would have gone over the truck if it had come this way.
That was a long, long ways.
Long foul ball. So, sort of looks to me like Rachel is kind of laying the ball up there a little slow, but in the middle of the plate, and they're taking a swing at it, but they're getting way out in front of it and pulling it way down that left field line. And there's another one just on the left field line over the Glacier Peak dugout. So throwing more balls into the game. I think we have a lot more balls out of the field than in the field today by a big number. Okay, Rachel, what do you got here? Right down the middle, pops that up. It's going over right to the shortstop there. And that is Nina Kim who picks that one off. And 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers to end that second inning. So we'll be back for top of 3 in just a few.
Gives us a chance again. We have to thank all the great people who helped us put on this broadcast. Wesco Septic Service. Try them out, awescoseptic.com, or call 888-488-5588. Tell them that you heard this ad on STSPN.com and you will get $50 off your next service. They offer 24-hour service, 7 days a week with over 25 years of experience.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day, did you say?
24 hours a day. You just call them or go online and they'll help you out.
How often do you get midnight septic service?
Not very often. Drew Vader. Or often at our house. We have a septic. We're all about septic at the Oshman Messina household.
All right, back here for the top of the 3rd inning here. Should be up to the plate. Should be Glacier Peak. Turn around, young lady. She fouls it off. That is number 8, Madeline Ferrero, with the first pitch fouled off there. Start the 3rd inning. Ball low inside for ball 1. Grizzlies need to get something going. They got one on last time with a hit. Need to get settled down here. This is their first game of the season. Snohomish has a game under their belt, and it's a 1. So see what happens here today. There's another pitch high for ball 2. Pitching really important in this girls fast pitch softball game. Very critical part of the play. Good pitcher makes a whole lot of difference in how your whole team plays.
Well, we saw that last year because Glacier Peak had a couple of really good pitchers, and they were able to.
They did, and that's going to be part of their problem this year. I was talking to the coach about that, and their good pitchers from last year have left. They were seniors, but need to have somebody come and step up and take their place. There's room on the bench for a good pitcher.
There's always, that's like having a good quarterback, right? There's always room on the bench.
All right. There's a foul off the back over the screen. Madeline Ferrero's still hanging in there. Glacier Peak down here 6-0 at the top of 3 as this game moves on rather rapidly here. Started a little bit early if you were late tuning in. And there's another high ball, and Madeline Ferrero gets the first base on a walk. Her first at-bat for this game tonight in the 3rd inning. So first inning 3 up, 3 down. Second inning 1 hit and then 3 down. Now in the 3rd inning for the Grizzlies, 1 up, 1 walk. And Correll Heat, lefty at the plate there for the Grizzlies, fouls one back into the backstop for strike 1. Correll Heat doing the catching duties here for the Grizzlies today. Very important job, very difficult job sometimes. That one's low, ball 1. But Madeline Ferrero still hanging on to first, not looking like she's going to try to steal on any decent pitch. Probably have to be in the dirt to make her go. There's a foul tip off over toward the Grizzly dugout. Just another strike as Correll is, and brings up number 25, I think. Well, we'll see who's batting in the flex position here. No, that's number 4.
What'd you call it, a flex?
That's Abby Winkler's in the game here. I wonder where Abby's going to play, number 4. Abby fouls one off over the backstop.
What's the difference between flex and pinch?
Flex and pinch? Well, the flex player can move around and doesn't bat and just plays on the field. Bailey's having a little bit of trouble with that pitch.
Oh, and a pinch hitter hits in a pinch.
Yeah, comes in. Comes in and takes the place of somebody else. Pinches them out of the batting order. I don't know why they call it pinch.
Because you're probably in a pinch when you need them.
You're probably in a pinch when you need them. I'm in a pinch, so I need a pinch hitter. That's probably why it happened many, many years ago, back when I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
Was that ever a time?
Never a time. There is a long fly ball. If that's fair, that's going to be a home run. He's saying foul. Oh, man, that was close. There's a big white pole there, and if it was a little higher, I could have been a little more accurate, but I couldn't tell from this angle. That was a nicely hit ball there by Abby. Two outs.
Nobody's crying about it, so it probably was in. Out.
Yeah. Probably was. Too bad. And Abby ends up with a walk out of that. Gets on first base here in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh, watch out for Abby when she comes back to the plate, because she can hit that long ball as you just saw. So
What, do they have a track meet today too?
Yeah, must be doing something over there. They're screaming. Okay. Abby was batting for Bella McMillan, so this is Jocelyn Matheny up at the plate here. And Jocelyn pops one up over here. It's going over the top of shortstop, but she's going to get under it and grab it for out number 3. So Jocelyn flies out for number 3 to end
The third inning.
The third inning. Get my score in the right place. So we'll be back for the bottom of 3 in a minute.
There you go.
All right, back here for the bottom of the third inning here. The Grizzlies held off the last inning for pretty good after a big scoring first inning by Snohomish Panthers here. Scoring 6 in the first inning. If you weren't here to watch that and you tuned in late, why, tune in after we're all done. You get to see it all over again. So we'll be available anytime you want to watch it. So at the plate for the Panthers, Morgan Greenlee. Morgan takes the first pitch. Looks like a ball. Grizzlies still holding with the same battery here. There's a pitch down the middle, fouled off the left side, out of play. Just a long strike there for Morgan. 1-1 the count to her. And they got the scoreboard working. So it does say 6-0, 3-0. And they've got 2 strikes on her, so that first pitch must have been a strike. And it looks like Susan wants to go in there and talk to Josh Francis about something. Whatever it was quick and short. Morgan steps back in. Here's the pitch. It's low into the dirt for ball number 1, I guess, if the scoreboard was right. Hard to see the ref signal sometimes. He's not very ostentatious about putting that strike up, so we'll just kind of go with the scoreboard on that one. And that one's low and outside. I know that's a ball. It should be 2-2 for Morgan. Oh, no. Well, that may have hit her because she's on.
It did, but I thought it hit the ground first.
So Morgan's on first. And I didn't think she even tried to get out of the way. Maybe. But she's on first, so there we go. At the plate for the Panthers, Carmen Morrison. Hard hit ball down off the fence on the left side there, and Morgan Greenlee wasting no time running on that pitch and hit like a hit and run was on there. So if she hadn't swung at that ball, she'd have been on second base without any problem at all, because she was more than halfway there by the time that ball got to home. And there's another one popped up. It's going up over and just out of the reach of Jocelyn Athene as she makes a diving attempt to catch that back behind first base, just out of bounds. No man's land, couldn't be reached by Megan Roberts or Jocelyn.
I think it's no man's land anyway, because isn't this girls softball?
Yes, and I guess that would be no man's land in girls softball. They couldn't get it. In either case, long strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball past third base, and I think that's foul as well. So Carmen Morrison has a couple of strikes on her, and that's what the scoreboard says. Amazing. 1 on, no outs, bottom of 3 here. Snohomish Panthers looking like they're going to score, and she pulls another one down third base line. Boy, that's a hot spot down there on third base. Madeline Ferrero over there going to have her hands full if that hot spot gets on the inside of that white line over there. And there's another one off the third base line foul. Madeline runs back, picks it up as it rolls against the chain link fence over there.
We're in the Mobile Command Center today.
We are in the Mobile Command Center. Wide open spaces. Sunshine, little red wagon sitting high up here out in left center field. And there's a ball in the dirt, and the base stolen easily there by Morgan Greenlee, as she now is on second. Runners on second, no outs. Karen Morrison still at the plate here for the Panthers as the pitch is coming. Swung on hard again, foul down on the chain link fence left field side, drifting far out into left field, and picked up out there. Back into play here. They are definitely pulling the ball. All these girls are way out in front of the ball. They're anxious to get it, and they're going to catch up to here pretty soon. There's one going fair over to shortstop, first base in the dirt. Nicely done. Well done by Nina Kim there to handle that, hold the runner on second, get the runner at first for out number one. So Carmen Morrison is down, the ground out to short for out number one. And now we should be looking at, I think, number 10, if I keep track of this right. This should be Joey Winston. And it is, and there's a pass ball and a throw down to third, but a little bit too late, as Morgan Greenlee is now sliding face first into third and got a little dirt on the front. But she's safe in there as the Panthers can score a run with an easy hit here. So, one out, one on runner on third. And Joey Winston at the plate here. It's a high fly ball down that left field line again, pulls it over there on the roof of the acupuncture house and dropped it in. Good thing they got a hard roof on that house. Getting their fair share of foul balls on it. And there's another one heading in the same direction. And whoever went over to get the other one is going to get that one first. Lots of parent ball retrievers out there apparently. As there's probably a good 25 or 30 parents out here watching this ball game today. And there's another ground ball down third base line, pulled foul. That one did stay in this side the chain link fence. So 2 big strikes and 1 ball on Joy Winston here. That ball's in the dirt and she's coming in, but no hustle back to get that. So Morgan Greenlee not letting anything grow under her. Scores run number 7 here in the bottom of 3 for the Panthers. 1 out, nobody on. Still looking at Joey Winston. With a 2-2 count here. There's a hard ball right past the third baseman, just as I said. Madeline Ferreira got her hands full on that one, and he runs that into a double with the throw into Zalzmathini, a little bit off the mark, and put Joey Winston on second base with a nice hit. So 1 run in, runner on second, and it looks like we're going to have a change in the battery here for Glacier Peak. So ends the run of Rachel Schoenhardt there as the pitcher. As we see number 24, Abby Simmons coming into the game for the Grizzlies here to pitch. So we can take a short break while she does a warm-up here, if that works for you. And
Sure.
See what we got.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
Okay, you're up.
All right, back here still in the third inning with the new pitcher out there for the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. See if we can get something going here as Amy Simmons tries her luck on the plate. There's a quick little ground dribbler over to the pitcher. Amy picks up over the first for the out. That would be out number 2 there. For Shaylee Shamrock.
Shaylee Shamrock.
Shaylee Shamrock with out number 2. Should bring up number 11, Rachel Crippen. So we'll see what she can do here with 2 outs and a runner on third. Grizzlies need to hold this off. They've given up 6 in the first and 1 in this inning so far. They want to give up another one. There's a quick ground ball to Nina Kim at short. Little high throw over to first base. Too hot to handle. Error on Nina Kim on the throw on that as a run scores for the Panthers. And Rachel Crippen ends up on second base on that error. That's too bad for the Grizzlies that happened because they had the way out of that inning right then. Just a little bit too much heat on that throw by Nina. Two in on this third inning, making the score 8-0, I think.
7.
No, they got 7. Oh, there's a bobbled ball, a ground ball to Nina again. It's a little bit too hot to handle. I'm not sure that was an error. So, yeah, they got 8 up there now. That's what I thought. Okay. So this should be Amy Bridgman. Your flagpole's not high enough because then it flops around, hits me in the head off this truck. We got to raise that flagpole.
Well, you could just have the wind go a different direction.
That would work.
See, like right now, it's going a different direction. My flag's just too
There's a
darn
nice
big.
hard hit ball out to left field there. That's by Sammy Reynolds. Her nice hit for her. She ends up on first. And that should have scored another run, which it did. And now a big 9-run lead here for the Snohomish Panthers here. 2 outs, bottom 3 here. It should bring up Bailey. Bailey pops one off the back of the fence there for strike 1. Bailey Greenlee. 2 outs, 3 runs in, runner on first as Bailey steps up here. Bailey got a hit in the first inning, flied out in the second inning, so 1 for 1 here today. There's a ground ball. Jocelyn Matheny dives and gets it, but a little too late to pick it up for the out at first, and so safe on first, safe on second. So
bases loaded.
Need to get an out here for the Grizzlies. Going to be a long bottom of the third here, so need to get lucky here. There's a fly ball. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder here to score another run. Score 2 runs. Bad throw into the pitcher. Should have gone to second to held that runner at first. But we have number 6, Carmen Morrison, on second base. And 2 more runs in, I guess. And I got 11, they got 11. Wow.
I got 11.
You got 11.
Long day for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it is a long day. And just like I said earlier, the pitching is the key to doing well at this fast-pitch softball game, whether it's girls or men or mixed or whatever. It takes a good pitcher to control this game well. So unfortunately for the Grizzlies, that's a big hill to overcome. And it's only the 3rd inning. Looks like another ball up there. Yeah. They got 1 strike.
I think they need to catch up.
Yeah, they are back closer to here, whoever's doing that, but I think it's 2 balls. And a strike there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another strike here, and we can move along. Well, the hard hit ball, line drive to Nina Kim, well handled, and an out. So ends this long 3rd inning with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs in that inning, 6 in the first inning for 11-0 lead for Snohomish here as we go into the top of 4. We'll be right back. All right, back here at Snohomish High School for.
I suppose I should turn that down, huh?
Turn it down, turn the music down. Yeah, we don't have music in the background.
Well, it was your voice.
My voice was too loud? I like my voice loud.
Well, I know that.
There we go. Top of 4 here for the Grizzlies, down 11 runs here.
And that's a problem for all of us, your loud voice.
They've only got the third inning on the board. I think I've got the fourth inning on the board. They'll probably catch up. So at the plate is Nina Kim, shortstop, who snagged that line drive to her to end that last disastrous 5-run inning. And little confrontation or little consultation over there between the coaches and the home plate umpire. I suspect there were some player changes made on the roster. With an 11-point lead, the Snohomish coach might be looking to let a couple of his girls move around or play in a different spot, but so far still holding with the same pitcher here. As Nina takes that first pitch and fouls it off over the backdrop for strike number 1. Looks like Bailey is still going strong here for Snohomish on the mound. Or in the circle, as you say, because there's no mound there. And again, Nina fouls the second pitch off. And so can't let anything good come in near hers. Bailey's way ahead here in this ball game today. He says 1 ball, 1 strike. How come there's 2 that went over the net? Oh, and that hit her in the bat, and so Nina Kim is on first. Now, I don't get that because I saw 2 balls go over the backdrop, and he said 1 ball, 1 strike. So,
well, he's also got third inning.
Yeah, well, I mean the umpire put his hands up 1-1, so we'll just play along with him here as number 1, Aurora Ellison, steps into the plate for the Grizzlies. No outs, runner on first. Hard pitch swung at the first pitch, fouled off in the backdrop. I'm going to call that a strike.
That's what they called it too.
Yeah, well, they're probably right. Aurora needs to get that ball out of the infield here. And there it is. It's definitely a hard hit ball, but right to the left fielder. So hard that we didn't even get the runner to advance from first. Line drives to left field by Aurora Ellison for out number 1 here in the 4th inning. Now coming to the plate for the Grizzlies, number 13, Emma Bollinger. Emma takes first pitch high and outside for ball 1. Emma got a hit in her first at-bat in the 2nd inning. Out to right field. Takes the second pitch for a ball. Let's see if she can get a hit on this inning with a runner on first. See, the Grizzlies can get something going here. Looks like another ball. Well, he's got one of those for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike?
Yep. It's one of the problems of being out here. I can't see his fingers going up, and that one is a ball. So that should be...
at night?
No, I got the whole day planned. She's going to be out at second if she held onto the ball, and she did. Nina Kim trying to steal second. Out. So that'll be out number 2. He does not get a good jump. Got a good throw from the catcher on that, so good attempt. Nina's going back out. Oh, what? She's not out? She's going. Oh, she is out. She went back out to second. And now she's off on the sideline talking to the coach, so...
she must have misread the sign. She thought she was out. She went out.
And that's a strikeout for out number 3 there. So out with a stolen base, out with a strikeout to end the 4th inning for the Grizzlies here as Emma takes a called strike out. We'll be right back for the bottom of 4.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Here you go.
All right, back here for what I think is the bottom of the fourth inning here. Snohomish Panthers, Glacier Peak.
You are right. They updated it.
Glacier Peak Grizzlies. They finally caught up with me, right? Yeah. And there's a little discussion going on down there with the Glacier Peak coach and the umpire. Not sure what's transpiring. Maybe they're talking about the rules. I'm not sure why or what. But we're too far away to hear. So I'm going to have a question going over here to talk to the Snohomish. And talk with Susan over here. So looks like the umpires are having a little review question here as Glacier Peak coach is getting in there as well. So I'm not sure what's going on, but something's holding up the play here, guys. So now there's going to be an explanation given to the Snohomish coaches over there.
I think she was saying that she wanted to leave for a sandwich. And they said, no, you have to finish the game first, something like that.
And so they went over to see if the Snohomish coaches had a sandwich that they didn't want.
That's right.
And they said, no, I don't have anything. So you're going to
Yeah, we don't eat during the game.
Yeah. So needless to say.
Oh, is that Mr. Albertine over there? I think that is. He's got his shades on. He's looking good, boy. There he is.
He's over there with the cheerleader guy.
Is that him right there?
Yeah, next to the cheerleader guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking good there, Mr. Albertine.
Checking out the game here. So we'll get things underway here at the bottom of 4 here as see if we're on the right lineup here. There's a ground ball past third baseman there for a hit. And that young lady was number 9, and I think that was, like I said, going to be a substitution in there. And that was Natalie Campbell in there, number 9, batting. So let me put her, Natalie Campbell, on first.
Is that, I think we got somebody new for the Snohomish there. It's warming up over here in the bullpen.
And
do they have a bullpen?
Shaylee Shamrock is at the plate here. So
in softball, do they have a bullpen?
They have a bullpen, yeah. They have maybe a heifer pen. You didn't want to say that, did you?
I did not say that.
That's okay. All the fans will forgive me.
Well, an 11-0 game, I think they expect to have some kind of...
Yeah. So, this is Natalie Campbell. Number 14. There's a ground ball right to the pitcher, bounced up, picked over to first for the out. Did not try for 2, but definitely got the out there. So, and that was Riley with 1 long strike. There's a fly ball coming right at us. It's going to drop between center and right field. Either Megan Roberts or Rory Ellison could get there to get that one. Just kind of floated up there. On right in the gap, so they say.
That was scary.
Yeah, so puts Shayla on first, and the other runner over there advances to third.
Now those balls are pretty light, though, aren't they?
The what?
The balls are light.
They're pretty light, yeah. And they're yellow, and they're round.
That's good.
So
I'm just thinking about if it hits the side of the mobile command center, if
it will put it in your truck if it gets. It's not that it's light, but it's hard. It's hard like a hard ball. Not real soft.
Not like a baseball.
Not quite as hard as a baseball. There's a ball down the third base line, foul. As Rachel Crippen is at the plate here for the Panthers. She's got runners at the corners here. I'm not sure the way they've been able to steal and take bases, why we holding on first. But I suspect she won't hold long. And she did. Just plain and safe. That was a called strike. Batting for the Panthers here. All the players from the Snohomish team here getting a chance to play with this big 11-point lead. Or as it looks on the scoreboard over there, 2 sticks, one next to each other. There's a hard hit ball right to center field and caught by Aurora Ellison there for out number 3. Well hit though, but at third out, and that will end the inning. So we'll take a break and be back for the 5th inning here of this ball game. All right, back here at Snohomish High School. Beautiful sunshiny day here, and shining down on the Snohomish Panthers as they lead this ball game 11-0 with 6 in the first, 5 in the third. And now we're into the bottom of 4 here for Snohomish. Actually, we're top of 5. What am I talking about?
That's what
here?
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Thought the home team got to bat last.
We're at the top of 5. I just happened to look over the scoreboard and I got confused again because they didn't keep up with me. So,
Well, I wasn't keeping up either, so I just switched ours to 5.
so we're at top of 5 here. 5th inning. Should be number 6. Yeah, that should be right. Should be Lauren Nixick for the Grizzlies here at the top of 5. So, and we have a little discussion there with the home plate umpire and the Grizzly coach.
Is that a new Grizzly coach? Or is that last year?
No, she's same as last year, yeah. It's Caitlin Nees. All right, let's see. And you were right, there was some action in the bullpen over there. And now pitching for the Panthers will be Alyssa Simmons. And see if how that's going to work out for them here in the 5th inning. So they try to close things out. First pitch bounces off the dirt into the catcher for ball 1. For Alyssa. A little conversation out there at the circle between the catcher and the pitcher. Not too much talk going out of the dugouts here by either of these teams. Sometimes you get a lot more chatter going on here. I'm not hearing it too much. There's another pitch wide
a little
of the
bit more
mark.
chatter if it was a little bit closer, but
You know,
Glacier Peak's probably a little embarrassed, and Snohomish doesn't want to be rude.
yeah. Not too much going on that way, but there's one. She finally gets close to the middle. And there's the final signal strike. So, yeah. He's one of those hesitation striker guys. Think about it before.
Yeah, he has to kind of do a little replay.
There's one outside, ball 3. One is the count here to Lauren Nixick. This pitch needs to be in there for Allison, and she gets a little chop on it down to third base, picked up easily, handing over to Thirst for the out number 1 for the Grizzlies here at the top of 5. Now batting for the Grizzlies, left-hander Megan Roberts. Megan had one trip to the plate and did not get on. Made the third out in the second inning here, so this will be her second attempt at the plate. She takes that first pitch for a called strike. And that ball looks a little low, so Megan's got a 1-1 there. Megan just a sophomore, I'm pretty sure. Played on the team last year. Takes that ball high for ball. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes, it is.
Out of the swing at that nice ball right down the middle, kind of a slow cut swing. I think Megan might have changed her mind in the middle of that. In either case, she's sitting there with a 2-2 count. And drops that one off on a slap down the far side, still sitting there with a 2-2 count. One out for the Grizzlies. Nobody on. Megan taking the next pitch here. Fouls that one off over the backdrop. Still hanging in there. Alyssa Simmons seems to have pretty good control here for the Panthers, as she's getting most of those balls in and around that strike zone. After she got the first one in the dirt, she's settled down pretty good here. And that one just... Oh, that was a called strike. Thought it might have been out, but it wasn't. So Megan lets that one go by for a called strike for out number 2. Should bring up number 8, Madeline Ferrero. No. It's number 18. So it looks like the Grizzlies have inserted Abby Doney in the lineup here. Abby fouls one off over in the far football field here. So we now have Abby Doney batting in place of Madeline Ferrero. With strike number 1. Strike number 2. Fouled one off and took one. So, show them what you can do, Abby. That's why you're out there. Swing at a high ball on the outside for out number 3 for a strikeout, ending the top of 5 here for the Grizzlies. We'll be back for the bottom of 5 after this message.
Here you go.
All right, we're back.
Yep.
Back live here in the Snohomish High School softball diamond out in far left center field in the little red truck broadcast booth, bringing you this game between.
Oh, something's happening.
We were bringing you this game between Snohomish and the Grizzlies, but it looks like there might be a run rule that we were talking about earlier, and all the Grizzlies are going back in to the dugout. All the Panthers are out of their dugout, and it looks like this ball game is over as they line up to do the traditional handshake and thank you. So the run rule, 5-inning rule, was in effect, as I might have suspect, and this ball game is over with Snohomish winning 11-0, and this is their second win of the season. So
who would you get for a player of the game there?
for a player of the game there, I'm not.
The pitcher for Snohomish.
Probably the Snohomish pitcher would be definitely a good player of the game, where she did an excellent job of controlling things there and keeping the Grizzlies shut out of this game, man.
What's her name?
Her name was Rachel. Where is she here? Yeah. Or Bailey Greenlee, excuse me. Yeah, Bailey Greenlee was the pitcher, so if anybody was going to be a player of the game, I would give it to her as the pitcher. Did an excellent job there. And this game started a little bit early, and it obviously ended a little bit early here after 5.5 innings. So Glacier Peak on the short end of 11-0 run here.
That's a way short end.
The way short end. So tomorrow you're going to see baseball
up at Glacier Peak.
And it's Glacier Peak against who? Snohomish. Boys baseball.
They're getting them out of the way right off the gate.
The small sphere.
Yeah.
It's a small, hard sphere. So anyway, thanks for tuning in with us and supporting our sponsors down there, McDaniel's Do-It-Yourself Center, or they'll help you do it if you need help. And we'll be back for that baseball game tomorrow. So this is Ron Henthorn and Todd Elvick saying adios.